What's up, everyone? It's Kevin. Kevin. Yeah, it's Kevin. I actually don't know how to introduce my name, so I just say random things. Okay, that's not the point. So, today we are going to learn. We are going to find out how to get into the top 1% of software engineers. Yeah, the video says to get ahead of 99%. Well, that just technically means you are top 1%. You are Linus Torvalds percent. Yeah, doesn't make sense, but yeah, he's a goat. Give the man his flowers. Well, let's get to it.
What if I told you it's incredibly easy to get ahead of 99% of software engineers, and it only takes 30 minutes a day? Think about it. Just 30 minutes will drastically change your entire life. Stick around until the end of this video and I'll give you a step-by-step bulletproof plan to do exactly that. Why should you even care in the first place? My name is Bago. I landed my very first ever six-figure software engineering job in my junior year of university. After climbing the corporate ladder and working for various Fortune 500 companies, I am now an entrepreneur who owns a B2B consulting firm generating 7 figures in annual recurring revenue. My mission with this video is to show you how easy it actually is to get ahead of 99% of software engineers, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you need to do. But before we dive in, you have to first understand the core concept of differentiating yourself from the rest of the 99%. And it's actually quite simple to do so. You simply have to do what the rest are not willing to do. I know this sounds obvious, but understand that most people in this day and age are doing the very bare minimum. They wake up, go to work, attend to the daily stand-ups, push some code, do just enough to get by, and then they waste the rest of their time scrolling through social media or binge watching shows. A good example of this would be, imagine you having a state-of-the-art gym in your building and it's available 24/7, but you're the only one who uses it. Everyone else is at home, glued to their screens, wasting their time on social media and TV. And this is the perfect parallel to showcase how many software engineers actually stay in their comfort zones, distracted by non-productive activities. And just like with the gym, the resources for growth and improvement are already out there, but very few people take advantage of them. Because of this, it's incredibly easy to get ahead of 99% of software engineers. Think of it like compounding interest, and Albert Einstein actually has an interesting quote about it. He says, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it, and he who doesn't, pays it.
I wonder if Einstein said this. You know how like they have quotes on famous people, but we didn't know said stuff that supposedly say, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, I mean, he probably did say it. It's just me being ignorant. Oh well, that's not the point. Let's get back to the video.
If you invest just an extra 30 minutes a day in learning a new skill or honing your existing ones, over time, these small daily efforts add up significantly. While others are stuck in their routines, you'll be making steady progress, and that consistency will compound, giving you a huge advantage. In just a few months, you'll have new skills, impressive projects to showcase, and a deeper understanding of your field. Meanwhile, those who wasted their time will be where they started. But what should you actually do in those 30 minutes to maximize your growth and get ahead? I remember asking myself this very same exact question when I was first applying for jobs. You see, many people had impressive personal projects, internships, hackathons, and even had contributions to open source projects. I wondered, how could I actually, compete against these people? How could I stand out from them? What can I do that they maybe weren't doing? At first, I thought I needed more projects, maybe get better internships, participate in more hackathons. But what really gave me the edge over all of them was one simple thing, and that was creating. I spent 30 minutes a day creating solutions to problems in my own life. For example, when I needed to find a better way to apply for jobs, I started sending cold emails and creating personalized Loom videos to introduce myself. To make better first impressions in person when networking, I created a personal business card with a QR code that linked to my personal website on the back. This small effort made me memorable and different from other people. To ace my interviews and give myself the chance of actually giving a counteroffer that they would accept, I spent time researching the companies I was applying to. I learned about their products, their technologies they were using, the company culture as a whole, and I used this information to create a solution, either a minimum viable product or a hypothetical solution, that I later presented them during the interview to tackle the specific problem that they had. And by taking 30 minutes a day creating solutions to my own problems, this compounded daily until I was at a point where I was making 6 figures while I was still in the junior year of university. But it didn't end just there. You see, as I leveled up, I realized that to truly beat my competition and gain an overwhelming advantage over the other 99% of people, I had to do something that nobody else was doing. Truly, I had to go to the entrepreneurial route. I talk about this in my other videos where I emphasize that for most software engineers, the entrepreneurial route is the natural progression. The reason being because
I don't know. I feel like after you become a tech bro, you just feel the need to join finance. I mean, like I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but like it's kind of a trend of sorts. But yeah, I guess it's good to grow. Like you can't be tech bro forever. But there's some guys who actually still stay. They usually take on like roles of CTOs, and bro, they are usually the really good ones. Really good ones. They just can't leave code. Yeah, but I think it's a good take. Like you have to transcend. You can't always be where you are. Like transcend, hit the ceiling, uh, join another tire. I don't know if that's how to pronounce the word. But forgive my accent.
Because this was the only thing that nobody was doing consistently. They weren't as persistent in it. My 30 minutes of daily creation didn't necessarily change. All that really changed was the scale of the problem that I was dealing with. And fast forward a couple of years, and here I am now, still using the same exact principles, 30 minutes of creation a day. So if there's one thing you need to take from this video, is to dedicate 30 minutes a day to creation. More specifically, creating a solution to any problem of your choosing, whether it's something in your own life or something you simply want to see a solution for. The bigger the problem, the greater the reward you will reap. And as you level up, you will naturally tackle bigger and bigger problems. Always remember that compounding is the eighth wonder of the world, as Einstein put it. And if you want to learn more about how you can specifically use your software engineering skills to become a business owner yourself, then watch this video next.
Okay, guys. So I think this guy has made very good points. My main takeaways. I don't know if I'm getting this wrong. Okay, but my takeaway, I have like two key points from all this. One is that you have to be willing to do what everyone else is not doing. You have to put in the work. Like a lot of a lot of programmers are very incompetent. Like the majority of them, and that's that incompetence, if majority of everyone is incompetent, then that means it's actually very easy for you to get ahead of them. Just be competent. Yeah, so okay, we are at a very perfect time. This is like a perfect time to be alive. You can literally learn any tool for free. Like we have YouTube, we have documentations, we have courses, we have blogs. Like the information is out there. It's just that most people are better off doing other things like uh, I don't know, doom scrolling through TikTok, Twitter. Like we spend a lot of time doing unproductive things. That time which you could spend getting better at a certain skill. Because going back to the compound interest logic, if let's say you spend 30 minutes a day grinding lit code, I mean, if you weren't good at lit code and you spent 30 minutes a day for like a month grinding lit code, I kid you not, you are going you are going to improve drastically. Like, boom, just go to. So I think with programming, or not even with, I think, but like I know with programming, it's like going to the gym. If you go to the gym once once in a while, I mean, you can't expect to come out looking like, you know, all buff, Michael B. Jordan. Oh no, no, you have to be consistent. That's the same thing with programming. You have to be consistent. Yeah, yeah, you're trying to learn this technology. It's going to be hard to learn. Oh, story of my life with JavaScript and Go. But yeah, you have to just put in the time every day to look at this syntax, review code, um, write code, read. Like you just have to put in the time, and trust me, the results will. And then the second point was creation. Like uh, build, keep on building consistently. Like I feel like everyone is inherently creative. Yeah, I know this is like a very dangerous take, but everyone has some inherent creativity. Like there's a new way of doing something. Like if you know this way of doing something, of writing code, maybe there's an efficient way. Look for an efficient way. Or you have a problem you think you can fix with a piece of software. Try building that software. It's going to help you in the long run. Like you are going to be able to you're going to be able to improve on your problem solving skills and actually solve some real world problems. Unlike, well, let's not mention names here. Yeah, so I think this was a very good video. He had some very good takes, and um, yeah, guys, just code. That's all you gotta do. Code.